hand hasn't really begun its ascend into his slot. So what we see is just like everything's kind of a little bit tardy, I would say, a little bit tardy. And then that's going to result into touching down. He actually does a really good job here of like his arm action being at 90 degrees. And then you're going to see that he comes into his rotation at ball release. This is something that I see a lot with younger kids, is two different combinations of the trail leg, not maximizing the hip extension, but instead shooting into this flexion, which is just kind of a breakdown from a standpoint of producing energy into the ground and gaining that ground, right? If you think about like a sprinter, you're pushing that energy away from you, you're extending those hips, and then you're gaining ground. So hip flexion obviously is another stability issue from the trunk. And then that's kind of also resulting into what we see with this early launch, where his chest is behind his lead knee and he's not maximizing shoulder extension. And we want extension, right? We want to be close to home plate when we deliver the pitch. That not only allows us to command the baseball better, but produce more power output. And then I also see something with the glove side. I don't like his glove side, because what I teach with the glove side is establish direction. Great, he does a good job. But instead of pulling glove arm in, and this kind of is a very similar thing to the early launch component, but instead of pulling the glove arm in, go get the glove arm with your trunk, right? So that allows us to then get that extension that we want by thinking go get the glove instead of the glove come to the trunk, right? So you see with him, his glove's coming to his trunk, which is just another byproduct of lacking that extension.